Hello friends, due to some network issue the video was cut. I'll be sending you that video. I don't know where it stopped, but we were discussing that he would murmur and he would say good morning to Gessler, and Gessler will say in back good morning, but still looking at his own leather. And as he moved to the door, as he means author, he would hear the tip tap of his slippers going up the stairs to his dream of boots. म्हणजे वो जहाँ पे boots बनाता था वहाँ पे वो he used to go there. Then I cannot forget that day on which I had occasion to say him, Mr. Gessler, the last pair of boots creaked, you know. जब मैं एक बार मुझे मौका मिला था ऐसा बोलने का कि आपके जो लास्ट पैर थे वो क्रीक हो गए थे, म्हणजे उसमें दरार पड़ गई थी. He looked at me for a time without replying. बिना रिप्लाई किए वो ऐसे देख रहा था. एज इफ एक्सपेक्टिंग मी, म्हणजे वो चाहता था कि अभी भी आपका स्टेटमेंट जो है वो बदल लो. आई वुड शुडंट हैव क्रीक्ड. मेरे बूट तो कभी क्रीक नहीं होते हैं. इट डिड, आई एम अफ्राइड. हो गए क्या? यू गॉट देम वेड बिफोर दे हैड फाउंड देमसेल्व्स. म्हणजे आप गिल्ले लेके गए होंगे ड्राई होने के पहले. I don't think so. At that he lowered his eyes as if hunting for memory of those boots, and I felt sorry I had mentioned this grave thing. Send them back, he said. I will look at them. Some boots, he continued slowly, are bad from birds. If I can't do nodding with them, I would take them off your bill. अगर मैंने नहीं किया होगा तो मैं आपके बिल में से उसको काट लूँगा. Once I went absent-mindedly into his shop in a pair of boots bought in an emergency at some large firm. He took my order without showing me any leather, and I could feel his eyes penetrating the inferior covering of my foot. At last he said, "Those are not my boots." Means he recognized and he said, "Those are not my boots." The tone was not one of anger, nor of sorrow, not even of contempt, but there was in it something quite that froze the blood. म्हणजे उसका खून एकदम गर्म हो गया था और उसने म्हणजे गुस्से से नहीं बोला, फिर भी उसने जो बोला म्हणजे वो एकदम से अलग टोनिंग में बोला. He put his hand down and pressed the finger on the place where the left boot was not quite comfortable. मीन्स उसने जहाँ पे हाथ लगाया वहाँ पे लेफ्ट बूट भी क्वाइट कंफर्टेबल नहीं था. I would urge you here, he said. Those big firms are no self-respect. And then, as if something had given way within him, he spoke long and bitterly. It was the only time I ever heard him discuss the condition and hardships of his trade. तो उसका कहने का मतलब था कि मैं ऐसे काम कभी नहीं करता. ये बिग फर्म्स जिनको सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट नहीं रहता है वो ऐसे काम करते हैं. तो वो पहली बार था कि वो अपने बारे में अपने हार्डशिप्स के बारे में बता रहा था. दे गेट इट ऑल, ही सेड. दे गेट इट बाय एडवर्टाइजमेंट, नॉट बाय वर्क. उनको ऑर्डर एडवर्टाइजमेंट से मिलती है, उनके काम से नहीं मिलती है. They take it away from us who love our boots. जो हमारे बूट से प्यार करते हैं उनको भी वो लेके जाते हैं. I would gomes to presently if I have no work. म्हणजे मेरे पास काम नहीं है फिर भी मैं कभी एडवर्टाइज नहीं करता. Every year I get less, you will see. And looking at his lined face, I saw things I had never noticed before, bitter things and bitter struggle, and what a lot of grey hairs there seemed suddenly in his red beard. उसकी लाल दाढ़ी जो थी उसमें सफ़ेद बाल आने लग गए थे. As best I could, I explained the circumstances of those ill-omened boots, but his face and voice made me deep an impression that during the next few minutes I ordered many pairs, They lasted longer than ever, and I was not able to go to him for nearly 2 years. उसके बाद मैंने इतने सारे पेयर्स ऑर्डर कर दिए कि वो ऑर्डर कर दिए तो फिर वो बहुत साल चले, तो 2 साल तक मुझे जाना ही नहीं पड़ा. It was many months before my next visit to his shop. This time it appeared to be his elder brother handling a piece of leather. बहुत सालों बाद मैं उसके शॉप में गया, तो इस बार उसका बड़ा भाई था जो हैंडल कर रहा था. Well, Mr. Gessler, I said, how are you? He came close and peered at me. I am pretty well, said slowly, my elder brother is dead. मीन्स मेरा भाई मर गया है. मैं गेस्लर नहीं हूँ. हाँ, मैं गेस्लर हूँ पर मैं अच्छा हूँ. And I saw that it was indeed himself, but how aged and wan. And never before I had heard him mention his brother. Much shocked, I murmured, oh, I am sorry. Yes, he answered. He was a good man. He made a good boot, but he is dead. And he touched the top of his head where the hair had suddenly gone and as thin as it had been on that of his poor brother to indicate, I suppose, the cause of his death. Do you want any boots? And he held up the leather in his hand. It's a beautiful piece. मीन्स इसमें इतना कुछ उसको उसने विवरण नहीं दिया. उसने सीधा लेदर लिया और बोला कि ब्यूटीफुल पीस है. तो मैंने बहुत सारे पेयर्स ऑर्डर कर दिए. इट वॉज वेरी लॉन्ग बिफोर दे केम अप, बट दे वर बेटर दैन एवर. वन सिंपली कुड नॉट वेयर देम आउट एंड सून आफ्टरवर्ड्स दैट आई वेंट एब्रॉड. मैंने बहुत सारे पीस ऑर्डर कर दिए और वो तो बहुत ही अच्छे बनाए थे उसने, और उसके बाद तो मैं फॉरेन चला गया. डू यू वॉन्ट एनी बूट्स? ही सेड. आई कैन मेक देम क्विकली. आई इट्स अ स्लैक टाइम. आई आंसर्ड. प्लीज प्लीज, आई वॉन्ट बूट्स ऑल अराउंड एवरी काइंड. हर तरह के बूट्स बना के दे दो, ऐसे ऑर्डर. I had given those boots up when one evening they came. One by one I tried them on. In shape and fit, in finish and quality of leather, they were the best he had ever made. I flew down the stairs to write a check and posted it at once with my own hand. A week later, passing the little street, I thought I would go in and tell him how splendidly the new boots fitted. But when I came to where his shop had been, his name was gone. मीन्स जब वो आया वापस शॉप पे तो उसका नाम वहाँ से हटा दिया गया था. आई वेंट इन वेरी मच डिस्टर्ब्ड इन द शॉप. देर वॉज अ यंग मैन विथ एन इंग्लिश फेस. मिस्टर गेस्लर इन? आई सेड. नो सर, ही सेड. नो, बट वी कैन अटेंड टू एनीथिंग विथ प्लेजर. वी हैव टेकन द शॉप ओवर. Yes, yes, I said, but Mr. Gessler, oh, answered, dead. Dead? But I only received these boots from him last Wednesday week. Ah, he said. Poor old man, starved himself. Slow starvation, the doctor called it. You see, he went to work in such a way, would keep the shop on, wouldn't have a soul touch his boots except himself. When he got an order, it took him such a time. People won't wait. He lost everybody. And there he had sit going on and on. I will say that for him. Not a man in London made a better boot, but look at the competition. He never advertised. Would have the best leather too, and do it all himself. Well, there it is. What could you expect with his ideas but starvation? So, due to starvation, he died. Means both the brothers were not there now. Children, I hope you are following the story. That may be a fit flory, as is saying, but I know myself. He was sitting over his boots day and night. To the very last, you see, I used to watch him. Never gave himself time to eat, never had a penny in the house. All went in rent and leather. How he lived so long, I don't know. He regularly let his fire go out. He was a character, but he made good boots. Yes, I said he made good boots. Okay, children, we will continue in the next video.